things that my parents caused to happen at SearStone. One of the things that CCRCs traditionally were noted for is their ability to separate wealth from the people that live there. And of course, by making SearStone, as Springmore is, a not-for-profit, then all of the wealth in the community stays in the community. And that's one of the things that was a driver. Estate preservation is what we call it. The ability to live in a community where the profit motive doesn't exist. The only influence and cost changes is related to inflation. That gives us the opportunity not only to develop a community that has exceptional, I guess, eye appeal on the front end, it has basically the financial stamina to improve over the years in terms of just a continuing cash flow that makes the community a better community each year.
I would agree with all that. One thing I think is important is when the board meets and when decisions are made, the only priority is what is best for SearStone. And that becomes a blurred line between whether that is SearStone the entity short term or SearStone the entity long term or SearStone the residents that are there. They're kind of all the same. And so it's much more rewarding and straightforward for us as a management firm to know that that's the priority. We're not meeting stock reports, we're not meeting profit incentives, we're not meeting any of that. We're just making everything as it should be, short term, long term. Recently we've been having some discussions about where the mission as a nonprofit can really go towards helping people, towards reaching out. It is what's called a private community-based nonprofit, which means it is to serve the needs of the people that live there predominantly. But Mr. Sears and others have also gone beyond that to look at how can SearStone give back to the broader community, both locally, regionally, that type of thing, to those that are probably, I think the focus is probably other seniors, but who financially aren't quite at the same point. And so how can SearStone reach beyond its walls to help those people also? And that's the kind of thing that can result as the nonprofit board learns more about that and we get some things stabilized and what else do we want to accomplish.